So my name is Geoffrey Barnes. I am a cardiologist and vascular medicine specialist at the University of Michigan, and I am thrilled to be one of the co-hosts for ISTH's The Pulse Podcast.
My name is Bethany Samuelson Bannow, and I am a hematologist for adults at Oregon Health and Science University in Portland, Oregon, and I am delighted to be the new co-host of the Pulse Podcast.
Hello, and welcome to the ISTH Pulse Podcast. We are coming to
The
live
ISTH
from the
Pulse
ISTH
Podcast is really
2025
meant to be a
Congress
conversation
in
with
Washington,
leaders
D.C.
in the field of thrombosis and hemostasis. It's a way for all of us to stay up to date on the latest science, what's happening in practice, and getting that global perspective. And it was really inspired as a way to bring science, bring practice-changing information, and bring the stories of our community to where all of us are in our everyday lives, to make it really accessible for listening.
So the ISTH Pulse Podcast really covers the breadth and depth of thrombosis and hemostasis, from new research coming out to changes in clinical care to updated guidelines to stories of patients and providers who experience these things in real time. No topic is off limits, and we love telling personal stories of the people in the field.
The ISTH Pulse Podcast is really meant for anyone who has an interest in the fields of thrombosis and hemostasis. They can be clinicians, they could be policymakers, they can even be patients and caregivers and family members. If you want to learn more about the science and the people that are moving the field forward, the ISTH Pulse Podcast is really for you. It's so important that the information we provide is scientifically relevant and accurate. And to do that, we bring on the leaders in the field, the true experts who are doing the research, who are thinking about the ways in which we care for patients. But then we really make sure as co-hosts to ask questions in a way that makes that information accessible. I think about, how would I explain it to a medical student or a trainee? How could I even explain it to my mom, right? And how do we have those questions so that everyone can understand the latest science and the evidence that's being generated?
So the ISTH Pulse Podcast is really special because we tell these stories of international folks who are on the front lines of thrombosis and hemostasis in countries from around the world. It is truly international, and we love it that way.
I think it's really critical that all of us who are in the field of thrombosis and hemostasis really feel inspired by the work that we're doing and understand that there's real impact in the research that we're leading and in the ways in which we care for patients. They might be inspired to lead the next research study, or they may be inspired to change the way they care for patients because of something they learned. And that feeling of being inspired should hopefully help them feel like they're a part of this community and that they can be proud of the work that's happening, what they're doing to advance the field, and the impact that they're having on patients around the globe.
So you can find the ISTH Pulse Podcast wherever you listen to podcasts, and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode.